Hi Cancer, welcome. Happy November. Now my other channel, the Brothers of the Sword Productions, has another video out, and it actually is about the Sword Brothers and their history. I translate their seal that has never been completely translated, and I make a connection to Oak Island and the Knights Templar. It's a long video, but if you follow along with the details, you're going to be blown away by the messages that I'm giving. Now you have a good reading. You have a reading that's seeking balance. We're just out of Libra and going into Scorpio. This has really got footprints all over to Cancer. You don't have a lot of cup cards, but it's reflecting Cancer to me. Now the rune that you received is Manas. This means mankind, man, humans. It's also about shared fates of human beings. And if you notice, the North Node is going into your sign this month. This is about your purpose in life, so it's really doing a focus thing, a magnifier on Cancers. And yours is about family and home, friends, harmony within all of that, synergy. You know, we all have to survive together and interact. And this is saying to you that there's going to be some changing of the tides in this, some changing of the home, family. You might not recognize it right now, next month, but one day you're going to say, yeah, that all started just about last November. This can also indicate a self-awakening, a consciousness of understanding and tolerance, something that this world needs quite a bit more of, heart and spirit, fusing a nexus between that and plugging yourself back into the cosmic collective. You know, being with like-minded people, but having your individuality still remain. A lot of people want to be part of the clique, but really, you know, you have to start thinking like them. Humans only use 10% of their brain power. Humans are completely underachievers. It's so interesting that we have to really look and use our brain power to its maximum potential, and we have not and are not. I know a lot of people have been floundering since this summer with all the retrograde planets, the eclipses, and last month it seemed like a lot of people were just seeking themselves and reflecting inside what they want. Now it seems like people are coming outside the consciousness and finding a reality and seeking new paths. And I think that's where you're at too. I saw that in the other readings I've been doing too. It's interesting that the Minchiati card that you received, the deck that I put together, is your sign, Cancer. So it really is saying this is your reading. This is about this North Node going into your sign. And this is about some changes that are going on in your life and in your home and with your family and your friends. This is one of those times where you can't hide in your shell anymore. You're going to have to come out and deal with some things. Now the overall energy cards you received, and this is good for Cancer. You have the Lover's card. But then again, you have the Four of Pentacles. It can mean that you have stability and security and you're feeling pretty smug and comfortable in life. Or then again, maybe you're holding onto some things that you shouldn't. You kind of bend over backwards sometimes trying to keep your environment pleasing and being timid. But then again, you know, you're a bull coming out of the gates. If anybody says anything wrong or does anything wrong with your family or friends, you're very protective. There's two sides to all of this, and you have to balance that. The main thing about human beings and humans from this Manas card is actually extending love and accepting it appropriately. This reading is about love, because the first future card you received is the Two of Cups too. But you have some choices to make with your relationships. It's not necessarily a love relationship. It can be also, you know, family and, well, friends, partners that you have contracts with. You know, over on the left, for what you know, you receive the Justice card and the Five of Wands. So there has been some conflict going on between you, other people, maybe other people in your surroundings. But here you have the Justice card, holding the sword of truth. So something is going to be coming out, that there's going to be some truths involved in the conflicts that have been going on, probably in the backdrop. Things are going to become pushed forward. This Justice card, with its presence in any reading, usually says something's been out of balance, and it's going back into balance now. I think that has something to do with some stagnation that happened with this Four of Pentacles up there next to the Lover's card. It's time for you to change some things around. Maybe it was time for you to change your perspective, the way you were thinking about things. Now, the other cards that you have the Three of Pentacles. That's a building card. It's the Architect card. But you have the Strength card with it. There's been some fear involved in some things. People end up going out of their way, really big time out of their way, because of fear. And here, if you can find a harmony and identify with your weaknesses and where you want to go and start changing those around. Start taking the Four of Pentacles and going from stagnation to things flowing. Now you have the Empress and the Two of Swords. A real rough decision. There's some fertility, new projects, some new things coming into your life, some new pleasures perhaps on the earthly realm. But here, you have some decisions to make. And I don't think you're feeling real comfortable with them all. You feel like a dilemma. I want this family member to win too, but if I make that decision, then that family member is not going to win. One size doesn't fit all. And here with the Empress, she has all of the qualities of the zodiac signs, all 12 of them, on her diadem. You can draw beneficially from all of these signs and the feelings and utilize them to your benefit to make this decision. But make sure this decision is to your benefit too. If you're not happy, everyone else is not happy. But you have the Two of Cups over there, and it's saying, yeah, there's a decision to be made. You have to get out your moral compass, though, too, and determine what's right and wrong. Are you right, or are you wrong? Are other people right and wrong around you? Now you have the Wheel of Fortune there, and it's saying, yeah, it's cycling around into your time, your season. You're feeling pretty good about it, and there's going to be some maybe luck and opportunities opening some doors for you. You have the Ten of Cups there, right next to it, saying family happiness. Just happiness in itself. A glimpse of heaven over the Rainbow of Cups. This is about fulfillment, happiness, satisfaction. But you have the Tower card right next to it, and it's saying, yeah, in order to achieve this, there's going to be a shakedown. There's going to be some tremors under your feet, maybe some sacrifices that have to be made. Some changes, definitely. But with the Four of Pentacles card there, way up in the overall energy, it's saying that some things should change and mix around. It's going to be welcomed. New things, new ideas, new people into your small circle. To extend love to them, because you have the King of Cups. And he's there saying, yeah, I'm the master of my emotions. And you have to be too. And the last card in your reading is the Temperance card. The card saying, yeah, you have to master these emotions in order to find the love and the benefits and avoid all of the fear and the conflicts that can come about. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.